The Gallup poll is 67% support the president's work performance with regard to the stimulus package. What number are you looking at? What are you looking at, Rasmussen or some Republican poll?
What are we supposed to do?
You know, Governor Ehrlich, we only have one president at a time. We only have one economic plan on the table at the time. How come your party's been so nervy in voting to the last man and woman against the bill in the House and only 3 joining up in the Senate? How come they're willing to be out there and say, we don't want any plan? This is the only plan on the table. We don't want it. How can they do that? How can they risk that politically?
Chris, that's what the little opposition does. That's our job. And with regard to his audience
tonight, in a time of crisis?
Absolutely in a time of crisis. His audience tonight is the American middle class and particularly philosophical moderates. And those two folks, those two groups, I should say, have you seen from the polls the last few days, have been less than enthusiastic about this pork-laden spending bill. The American public wants stimulus, Chris, but they're not sold on this particular package. That's the president's sell job tonight.
The Gallup poll is 67% support the president's work performance with regard to the stimulus package. What number are you looking at?
I'm seeing a lot of opinion polls in the last couple of days. Now, listen, his popularity numbers are pretty good, very high.
What poll do you, Governor, what are you looking at, Rasmussen or some Republican poll?
What are we supposed to do? The problem is the American people have seen a lot of negligence on Capitol Hill. They've seen TARP 1 not work. They saw the last stimulus not work. They know they're overtaxed. They know Washington's negligent, and they don't like the smell of this entire package. They want stimulus. They just don't necessarily like this package.
You know, in fairness...
Well, I'm just looking at the Gallup poll, Congressman Ford. I'm looking at the Gallup poll, and it shows 2-to-1 support for the president.